All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Going to run through a quick price action recap. Today was July 31st, 2026. Took no trades today. Even though there was some opportunity, I'm going to run through why I personally didn't take any trades. And just so you guys know, Alpha Futures, code LukeX, I believe the last day is for 40% off. So you guys want to go pick up an account. They also brought back the standard account. Go check that out. Links all in the pinned comment. So coming into the day today, I was leaning more bearish, but obviously, given how price has been, I wasn't going to be shocked if we wanted to continue higher. So basically, what I wanted to personally see was these 4 hour gaps rebalanced. So we had this 4 hour, and then we had this more discounted 4 hour down here. I wanted to see if we could get continuations towards those, or then look for longs off of those 4 hour gaps. So coming into market open, we had like a 30-minute gap that I kind of wanted to use as a condition, but we ended up just ripping right through it. So it was this bearish 30-minute right here. But you can see market opens up and we just start ripping to the upside and we end up sweeping out buy side. You can see market open was right here. We run all the way up and we end up getting this S&T. Now, for me personally, I did see this 15-second short. Looking back, obviously, I wish I took it. But again, just based on like we're so extended to the upside. Do I really want to spam the first 15-second short? It's probably not a good idea, but this obviously would have played out even with a quick break even. But yeah, this obviously would have played out. Now, from there, what I seen that we still had draws higher. I was more so focused on this 3 minute. I was like, well, is this 3 minute going to continue to hold and then maybe push us higher? So I was being a little bit skeptical. I was like, okay, maybe we tap this, maybe we continue higher. I don't know. I was just skeptical with how this market's been recently. And honestly, price just kind of took off on me and I didn't get an entry. Now, looking back, could you have entered on this 2 minute inversion right here? Yeah, 100% you could have if you really had conviction. But I just find like if I were to have lost this trade and jumped in here, seen price go against me, I probably would have been pretty mad. Yes, we did have LRL below and we had that 4 hour. But just with that huge push to the upside, I wanted to be a little bit safe on a Friday, look for the inversion. I didn't want to take this 3 minute right here. The candle was just enormous. So I just figured at that point, maybe I will get a continuation. And that's kind of what I was looking for. So price ends up dumping down and we ended up tapping into this 15-minute gap right here. Now, do I expect this 15-minute to send us back higher at this point? No, 100%. So I was waiting basically for this 15-minute gap to get invalidated. So I wanted to see basically a close below or something like that. We do end up getting it, but at this point, I'm just looking at this. I'm like, okay, like there's really nowhere I could put a safe stop loss. Yes, technically, we do get this 1 minute tap right here. We do get the close through CE. I was considering taking something like this more discretionary, but I'm just looking at this and I'm like, if price does want to come up, retrace here, it's just, I'm going to be pretty mad with that. So honestly, I just faded that there. I do think shorts here were good. I was just a little bit skeptical based on how this market's been moving. And again, you could have taken probably that 2 minute. And then even again, like I said, when this 15-minute got invalidated and we closed right through it, I was considering again trying to enter, but just I don't know. Just it was just a little bit weird. I just felt like I would have been mad if I did take the loss. So I was like, okay, maybe if we get a 3 minute or something at least, we don't end up getting anything. We do end up getting a 5 minute tap right here, but at this point, we already tapped into the 4 hour. So like I'm obviously not going to be looking to short there, although this does play out. That did not make sense to me. And then from there, honestly, just nothing. Oh, the other trade I wanted to go over. So if you guys seen here, price does end up pulling back into this 15-minute. And there was an opportunity for shorts. I'm going to go over why I didn't take this, even though mechanically I think it was good. So basically what happened, we have this trend down. Obviously, we're probably not going to go higher. We still have this discounted 4 hour that we could target, but looking at ES has already tapped the 4 hour and is displacing pretty aggressively out of it. And we look at NQ, yes, it is in this 15-minute gap right here. It does have a draw lower, but you have to think about it logically in terms of the higher time frame context. From market open the peak, we've already dumped 600 points. Do I really think a 15-minute gap is going to send us lower? Probably not. Just based on experience, I have a feeling we're going to chop around and maybe trade a bit higher, kind of retrace at least to equilibrium here, which I think is what ends up happening. I think pretty sure right after this, you could see ES ends up coming up to this 30-minute right here. Right here, you could see, and then we actually do end up getting a move lower right there. So if you pull that fib, you could see we do get a retrace around that OTE level, and then we end up dumping down for a little bit. And then same with NQ, we don't get as high of a move up, but you would have gotten manipulated out. On top of that, we did leave a 10 a.m. Technically a data high, even though it was orange folder, so I was a little bit skeptical. But the entry I think you could have taken off this 15-minute was this. There was a 2-minute inversion right here at 1040, and there was a 2-minute inversion right here at 1032. Mechanically, this does look good. We have low resistance below, respecting a 15-minute gap. You do have like the 10 a.m. The 1030 PO3. Even this one, you have 1030 PO3. You're expecting price to go lower, but it's just more so of the context. This one even has equal lows here. But again, after dumping that aggressively, I really am just a little bit skeptical that we're going to see that full delivery back down. I think we're going to just chop at this point, and that's why I personally faded this trade. Even though, like I said, mechanically, I do think it looked pretty good. So in terms of trades of the day, pretty much anything on this leg right here was valid. If you had the discretion for it, again, just was a little bit skeptical. But I do think it was good. I would like if on this leg down right here, if we got a retrace into like a 2-minute or a 1-minute right here, nice fucking displacement, like I'm 100% taking that all day. But again, the candles were just kind of going, and I was like, oh, maybe we'll get the retrace the next candle, and then it just takes off. But really don't care. It was a Friday, so I'd rather avoid, take a break even than rather take a really stupid loss at the end of the week that I wasn't 100% on, and we end the week green anyway, so it's really not a big deal. But that's it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys took today, if you guys took any trades. But yeah, that's it for me. Be back at it tomorrow, this weekend with videos, and then back at it to the charts on Monday. So that's it for me. Again, code LukeX, Alpha, Funded Next, Top 1. Go check all that out. Link in the pinned comment. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.